Stupid monkey.
Back with another magic. Oh, that's a bomb. Black. Wow. Yeah. Vraska opening up a planeswalker is a huge win. Drafting. Let's see here. You draw a card and lose a life, you proliferate. A creature becomes a treasure artifact. So it's removal, it's draw. So this really wants me to poison it. Okay. And I may go need. This is a good card. Villagers Edict is also very strong. See what the black green one does. Let's make sure we know what it does. Toxic 2. So it gives additional. This gives Death Touch to Toxic. I mean, it's quite the bomb. It's really, really powerful. Kinda hard to pass up a Shieldred's Edict for it, because this is a decent removal spell. Um, I think I'm gonna keep myself open. I think I'm gonna take the removal spell here. Now we got an annoying. We got another good black removal spell. Great card. Rolling Chorus is also not bad because it gets you the early game infect. However, I definitely think I like keeping two just black right now. Really solidifying very strong black. Also, by doing this, I'm removing the black strong cards from the pool, which will hopefully then people want to play black. That's also part of this, right? When you're making this, wow, light belly being huge. Light belly's definitely gonna be the pick up here. Basilisk Shepherd's also good, but this is you need early game, especially when you go the infect route. So think of a 2 or 1. Highly want. The Scourge is great. Cleansing Raptor is great. Nope. Well is as good up here. I like the Bone String, but I also like the Flensing. What the Flensing does is it allows me to get over. If I'm using Toxic, creatures with Toxic is +1 and gains flying. That could get me in for the toxic damage I may be using. I don't see anything else I want there, so I think that's not the worst pickup. Okay, so we're seeing Duelist of Fate now. That's a very strong card. Toxic 1/2/2 first strike. So getting a little white black action going on. Um, this is not bad because draw 2, lose 2. Each opponent gets a poison counter. I don't think the Fair Basilica is bad though, because it lets you draw a card. The spell bomb's also pretty good, but I think we're gonna take the Basilica here. I think that's the correct choice. I'm not 100% white yet, but oh man, the fact that a planet disruption can't artifact creature planes on chip can't attack or block. How is this only? How is this only a 1.5 rating? It's removal. Technically, it's removal. All right. I don't care about that. Insight's not bad because it proliferates. Menace Toxic 2. I don't know if we're going to be playing a Menace Toxic 2. We'll take it though for now. Be a filler card. We're not going equipments here. Not as of yet. I will take this equipment though. Just in case. But like, yeah. We'll just take it just in case. Flying Vigilance 1-2. This is a duress. It's a poison counter. Prologue is a great card. Field's Conviction. Okay. Let's see here. This is okay. Cameo's Immobilizer is great, but Argentum Decor is huge. It is just a 5 mana, can always be played. 5/5 first strike. Pretty insanely good. I definitely like the idea of picking up the Argentum Massacre, just a card. Alright, no, we're definitely seeing that's a super strong card. However, do I need to pick it up here? That's the question. Like, I'd rather have the removal card that proliferates. Oh, there's also a Tesla's Siphoner here, which is flying just toxic 1/1. But it's hard to me not to take a proliferating this. And I think I'm going to gamble that the black white will come around. Char Forger, not playing Charge Forger. This is a good card for us. Good card for us. I think we want the Blood Bellied Rat though over the 3/2. I think that early game is. Oh, we got another one anyhow, which is good. Um, Mesmerite Dose isn't bad. Don't really care about any of these. I think it's Stinging Harvest here again. This is a good card. I could give you a hand. Um, I mean, I think I like the idea of taking the 1/1 Toxic. Like I said, I want to get the Toxic through. That gets the Toxic through for me, so it's important. Not playing anything that works with any of these. Proliferate is definitely a keyword I like. I don't think we're playing this as much as if I pulled this earlier, I might have played it, but a little too late. So it's good to note that black is definitely look like it's dry a little bit. Um, so with that being said, I gotta be a little bit more selective with what I'm picking up. You know? I still think this is good. So this is two up early. So we don't know for white yet, but I mean we will be taking blue spell here because it's just a counter spell if I have a nut in it. two of them, I guess. Okay, so the white black removal spell did not come. That emergence did come back though. Not cool. Plus two, plus two. Maybe I should take another one. I mean, this is good that this came back around. We definitely have a lot of those now. We really want we're really looking for maybe a bomb or two. Hey, speaking of bombs, Phyrexian Arena, pretty strong. We're not really playing. The Skill of Shepherd is good. Annihilating Glare. I think we're picking up the Phyrexian Arena though, because card draw is important, and that's a card draw card. Um, Whisper of the Dross might be good for us. Oh, but a Flensing Raptor, 2/2 flyer, toxic, also really good for us too, isn't it? I think I'd rather the Flensing Raptor here. We're not getting to that. This is not bad for us. Annihilating Glare is not bad for. But the Goblin Scrap Trap, it's the battlefield or dies and proliferates is pretty huge. That is pretty huge. It's hard to pass that up. Each opponent sacrifices a planeswalker or creature and gets a poison count. I don't think we can play that easily in this current deck. The creatures get in the. We're not playing equipment, so I think the Basilica Shepherd is the best card here. Um, Another prologue or planar disruption. Planar disruption is just really good for getting us in for damage. We turn down an artifact of creature control. You control artifact creature. I think Duelist of Fate is the next best pickup here. Saying early game creatures. Annihilating Gaze is great. Complete Devotion's also really not big either though. Do we want clear game? Do we want the earlier game here? We have a good amount of remove. Oh, it sounds crazy, but we really want to make sure we have the early game here. Falling Course is good. We're definitely getting that late game that we were looking for. Never, no, target creature plus one. Can't really play that. I think the Basilica Ship is definitely the right up here. Let's see here. Done. We're not really playing any of these here. Sideboard. Ooh, a second complete devotion. Okay. The reason why I like the complete devotions is because I'm playing all of each put. Alright, like I'm playing a creatures. Question comes down to one: how many are we playing? Let's take a look. First things first, we need not need. Next thing that comes down is how many of our creatures are toxic versus how many are not. Um, do we need zealots? Not bad. Don't need if we need that though. Planet disruption's great because removal for us, or removal, removal, proliferate. So these are two proliferators. This proliferates. We have three proliferators. Four proliferators. We have two ways of card draw. Well, three, excuse me, Vraska, Bear, and Phyrexian, you know. And then we have how many toxics? Creatures. We have one, two, three, four, five, six early game toxic creatures with two tricks that draw cards off of those. One, two. I don't think we need that here. I don't know if Shieldred's Dict is the best for us. It is at instant speed and is early game removal, so I kind of keep it. We already have a bunch of. How good is Vat Emergence for us right now? It brings something back from the graveyard and proliferates it, so it can't be the worst. I just don't want to be getting rid of early game stuff, so I'm picking. I don't know if we need to flush this Gladiator in this deck. Okay. Anything to get rid of? Stinging Hive Masters is tooth. Good, not too hard to get rid of. Can we play one less mana? How crazy is that? Too greedy? What is our breakout? More black than white? What is our breakout for the more white than black? So could a deck like this work, where we're just really focused on the early game, turn one, two, three, and then hopefully closing out from there? Maybe. Um, okay. This isn't bad. Maybe have a bomb, a couple bombs. Then we have a bunch of toxic boys to hopefully get us to the end of the game. All right. Well, guys, jump into a round. See how we do. Let's see what we started with. We really need to be able to know that we're going to play cards in this deck, like in the beginning. This is it. This is the hand that tells me we could do this. The reason why it tells me we could do it is because we have multiple 2-drops. Let's start with Duelist. Okay. damage here. I think we go duelist. Okay. Don't know why you would do it that way. I'll take the damage. Why wouldn't you put the oils on the other creature? I don't think he understands how this card works. Oh no, he removed the oil to keep it. I don't understand how the card works. Okay. We're gonna devotion this one. Literally looking for another mana. So yep. Still definitely not doing horrible. Definitely need another mana though. Did siphon one to the bottom, which is slowly becoming a regret of mine. Wow. Okay, he let me get the counters on it. Just do it now in case he has the hexproof card, because the hexproof card in the set, I think it only hits poison though. Fortunate. Alright. Really need a mana. Like, pretty desperately need a mana. We are now so far behind. Ridiculous. What's funny though with this deck at least though is that like even being far behind in terms of mana, which makes me already regret my decision of removing a mana from this deck. I guess it was a Bruce coming home to Bruce, right? Alright, what is he getting at? Vigilance? Probably be Vig, right? Yeah. Take the 4 here. Hey. I knew there was mana in this deck. Alright. He is up to 7. So, we're putting him definitely into a spot into which he needs to kill my creatures. Because I have him down too low. Hopefully that buys us a turn. He is playing a 3-2. Interesting. Putting the oils on that one. If he swings out, so this would be telling if he swings out. Yeah. Because he might have Titanic Growth in hand. If I don't block the 4/4, I die. Like he definitely has a trick of some sort. Creature removal trick. Was it extra damage he could have done? Okay, it's creating 3/1/1s. Hmm. I think we do that to get him up to 8. We're in a predicament. Like, if I put down the Stinging Hive Master, right, and he removes one of my creatures, I lose. If I send a Disruption to 4/4 and he removes a creature, I lose. Majority of the ways I lose unless I can block 2 or stop the 3/2 with haste. Think. But that being said, a creature is easier to remove, but he'll just remove this one, then he wins. He just has to remove one of my creatures. So what's the point of not playing Singing High Master then? He moves a creature, I lose. I have to block both things right now. Yep, I have to block. I have to block. If he pumps at all, I lose. There it is. Yep. Like I was saying, I didn't gain any mana for multiple turns and it killed me. That's alright. It happens. It's what happens when you go down in mana. Alright, well then let's not have that happen. Let's go into draft. Regret your decisions, because I already scarred myself. And remove something else instead. I think will be a Hive Master. Hive Master remove. Or the Vat. I don't want the Vat though. It proliferates. Oh, we added the mana in. You win, Magic. So, buckled. Immediately added mana. And he lost 1. Alright, we have early game. We have removal. Not bad hand in to keep. Who is first? I didn't actually look at that before. I'm first. Hopefully me get Phyrexian Arena down. That'd be pretty huge. If we can turn 3 Phyrexian Arena, it may become very hard for me to lose this game. Not turn 3ing Phyrexian Arena. But we can do that. For me start getting through damage. I mean, yeah, I did just do that to a token, right? Like, there's definitely better things to do it to. However, I need to get down. Wow. Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature. Okay. Keep on getting those stacks. Phyrexian Arena with Argentine Masticore is going to be pretty significant. Okay. As long as it's his turn now, gets it. Ooh. I cannot attack it now. This card is very strong. That's not good for me. Alright, he's going wide here. I need to keep the Phyrexian Arena in hand. Oh, what a hard decision. I want to see what he does here, I guess. Um, I think it's worth doing now then. I'd rather keep the Phyrexian Arena. But if I'm going to get to keep my 5/5 on the board for an additional turn, we have to sacrifice that. Yeah. So like literally all we're doing is just trying to burn him out at this point. Yep. Really try and put him on the back foot as much as possible. The Argentum Massacre is just so goddamn strong. Yep. That emergence. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yep. Okay. I essentially have a 5-mana removal spell. Yeah. Massacre by itself won me that game. Like, it's just so powerful. And just appropriate use of removals. Well, you know, it did have some support, but Massacre by itself is just gross, especially against a token deck. I didn't even think about the fact that I can discard lands to kill tokens. Like, that's super powerful. Um, early game, mostly playable. Keep it. He's playing blue-black, so there's a chance. Let's play the 2/2 on the ground. We'll take the damage here. I'll take the toxic. Yep. We will play out Singing Hive Master. And we will block. As we get a little Toxic Boy from it. Now, do we attack with this? I think we do. And if he blocks, we'll complete Devotion. Really, because the goal is to get him to use up more cards in his hand. Oh, not gonna. Doesn't have no counters. I would have counted that. That's okay. You need to counter something? Cup. Um, we need to stop taking the poison counters if possible. It's a good time for this. Cup. Cup. Each opponent sacrifices a not token. Yeah. That's a pretty big blowout if he doesn't have a way to stop this. Yep. We'll take that. Sure. It's fine. We'll play a Duelist of Faith. End turn. He'll bring it back. Big deal. If he's spending his whole turn doing that, it's not a big deal for me. Library for a mirror card, huh? Okay. Sure. Um, I do like the idea of plan disrupting this right now. I want to stop him from getting the 2/2 back at this point. And then I want to swing with these two. Oof. Very strong card he just played. Oh, I just got a very strong card. Let's hang back now. A creature becomes a treasure artifact, huh? Do you have removal of Vraska? No? Sucks. Let's hang back now. Now we're in a very good spot where we can start getting card advantage, and he needs to do something about it. fine. Does he have another one in his deck? Wow, he's just mirroring it up, huh? Two top. Um, that's not bad. Let's 6 mana. I can drown an Ichor. Drown an Ichor that one. Play out Fencing Raptor. That's me 2 in the air. -2 now. Making this lose abilities. This should slow him down. Tapping both. Block. Pushing you up to 7. I want to get rid of one of these. Mm-hmm. Okay. So far, so good. Oh, that's a nuisance. Definitely a nuisance. He needs to swing to kill my Vraska here. And now the question is, do I block to proliferate here? Now put him at 9. It's very close. At 9 now. He has 2 blockers. I have 3 infects. 3 blockers. So he could block the 2 on the ground. He has to block the flying one. Which means I have one more. I have one more flying infect now that he has to get rid of. That do it? Let's see. Game. Good game. Yeah. Vraska is definitely the reason I won that game. I removed 2 of his creatures, I drew cards. 100% the reason winning that. Alright, get into the next game. Alright. Slower hand. Very hard to not keep it down. Alright, come on game. Give me a creature. No. It's okay. Am I okay with taking Toxic 2 for a turn to get Phyrexian Arena? I think I am. This Phyrexian Arena is disgusting. It's gonna draw me lots of cards. It might also kill me. Let's see. Up to 3. This guy's a good deck though. That's to be a problem. Come. He's gonna use your move here. Yeah. He's looking to rapidly proliferate me out at this point. Okay. How do I win? This is not looking good for me. I guess we first swing of this. We draw an Ichor, the bigger one. Okay. And then we play a Duelist, I think. Yep. You guys got some curve. Alright, well. Pretty much game. I'm up to 9, huh? Lay out the cleansing rampage here. Block the one in the air. And they play out the Blight Belly to block the one on the ground. And if he removes either one, I lose. But hey, what can you do? Yeah, he just ran over me. I couldn't get on the board. You know, removal. Definitely can kill you. Alright, well, that's what I get for keeping a slow hand. I need to remember that in this drafting format, if you're not keeping a 2-drop, you're losing. I was also reading, I think it was on Reddit, where if you, like, typically, whoever goes first is a 52% chance of winning, but in this set in particular, it's a 56% chance of winning, due to the fact that the way in which the cards work, I guess. Um, Good hand. I'm going first. With me going first, I will drop a land. Yep. I mean, we already got him going. He doesn't play anything here. That's annoying, but doesn't stop me from continuing to put toxic on. It definitely counts as removal though. Ooh, I get to scar one. Exciting. Bottom 2, huh? Yeah. Absolutely. We'll keep that on top. We will use this one here. Up to 4. That means Anointed with Affliction is now activated. Which is fine with me. Will we move this one now? Up to 6 counters. Technically it's 7 with the Blight Belly, 8 with Gulping, 9 with Gulping. As long as I get through with 1 more, I believe I can't lose, maybe? Or close to not being able to lose? Yep, we definitely want land on top at this point. He goes up to 7. Goes up to 8. We need to get 1 more toxic through, we win. Okay. That's it. Give it flying. So he can't kill the Gulping Scrap Trap now. He needs to figure out a different way of handling the Gulping Scrap Trap. It needs to be an exile, a pacifism, something along those lines to stop the Gulping Scrap Trap. He cannot do that. He will lose due to the proliferate effect of Gulping. Because it does it when it enters the battlefield and when it dies. Yep. Yep. I guess I didn't think about the fact that he could block and not kill it this turn. I probably shouldn't have just thrown away then. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I thought the game was over. Okay, he needs to deal with 2 infects. Yep. Interesting that he chose that one. Can you flicker it? Come. I can't play out the Masticore here. And the reason is because the Masticore needs a creature in my hand. It needs something in my hand when I play Masticore. Okay. Block one of them. To pump it. Fine. Massacre definitely puts me in a good spot here. He needs to get rid of Massacre too. Wow. He's really risking the biscuit at this point. That's not going to do it. Yeah, okay. Well, I think I said good game too early and it was a little toxic of me. So I gotta remember not to do that. This is like a forced science hand where I have removal for the early game. And then I can get into Phyrexian Arena. So I think it's actually kind of an okay hand to keep because of that. The idea is I go first. So I go land. Yeah, go like land, land. Does he drop? Of course he does. Of course we do. It doesn't have infect, so it's fine. Just a 1/1. Come. So this gets each oil count on it when it enters the battlefield and whenever another creature or artifact you control. An oil counter on it. This is just he's just trying to kill me with that creature. Each opponent sacrifices token. I want to slow him down. Come. Let's just mute this guy. We'll take the damage here. Come. It's fine. Actually, I should be more careful. This. The reason why I need to be more careful is because I want to make sure he has nothing left in his hand before I play Vraska, and or he only has one creature on the field. Due to the fact that I don't want him hitting me Vraska with a haste creature. Whenever you put one or more counters on all will be one, deals that much damage to target opponent. Whenever you put one or more counters, all be one deals damage to target opponent creature. Target opponent creature and opponent controls or planeswalker and opponent. So do I want to sandbag Vraska for one more turn? I think I do. That's 5. Let's... There we go. I think it's... Sorry, I got super sweaty because I hate when people, I hate when people spam good game like that, man. It's just super toxic. I don't like the toxicity of it. Sure. Let's... -2 this. Alright. Unless he can deal 10 damage here. He's pretty screwed. Oh. He's gaining some life. It definitely puts him a little bit in a better spot. Doesn't matter though, because Vraska's gonna kill him. Yep, there you go. Alright, well. We beat the guy who's spamming good game on repeat, so that makes me happy. We should talk about the fact that I looked at my little MTGA assistant, and I had 70% chance of drawing a non-land card because I drew so many land cards that game. That's pretty crazy. I mean, it's not my favorite hand, mainly because I'm missing... Oh, there it is. I was saying I'm missing an untapped white. We got it. Did not play something turn 2, huh? He's in for some pain. Which one you block it, my guy? I want to click through quickly because I don't want him to think. Oh, wait. +1, +2. He's gonna kill no matter what. Yep. Let's got my land. Keep on putting the pressure on. I need to get him as high as I can in poison counters. You know that team needs to take more damage now. Mm-hmm. Turn. We're gonna sacrifice this. The draw a card. I mean, this is exactly what we want right now with the Phyrexian Arena. I think I would like to, though, continue to swing in here. Let's Children's Verdict. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. It's not him, let him get to 3 if I could stop it. I technically have the 2 mana still open for that counter, which is good for us. Come. That puts us in a good spot. There's another 3/3. Okay, he put us up to 3 with that. Now this is good, because now we have an open board for Phyrexian Arena. Open board, he's playing blue-green, so his deck is a little bit slower than mine. How many goddamn lands am I gonna pull, man? I don't think he can. Wow, he just straight up letting me go for it, huh? Bring up to 7. Okay. Putting up to 4. Okay. Playing a 3/1. I need to not draw just more lands, please. Thank you. Into more lands. That's 7. Did he pump this? Wow. I mean, that's fine with me. I'll play at the Blight Belly here. And I'm gonna Vat Emergence. Taking this. Submitting him for 1. Put the rest. If you don't put a card in your hand this way, bring up to 9. Yep. So now if I swing up the Blight Belly, he doesn't. If he attacks, I just block the Blight Belly and I win. But he can't attack me because of the Blight Belly at this point, on the ground at least. He gave it flying. Oh my god, I was not expecting a flying. Wow, yeah. That was not what I was expecting there. How? I've drawn like every land in existence at this point. Crazy. Flying blocker. Block your Blanche Bright Stalker. First things first. Go for the proliferate. There you go. Okay. Wow. That game got way closer than I thought it was gonna be. But Phyrexian Arena, man, it's a card. Dude, this is another game where I had 70% chance of non-land by the end of the game. There's only 5 lands left in my deck. Like, that's crazy. Alright. 2 drops, 3 drops. Sure. And when you got the 2 drops, you really can't discard, you know? I think I go with the Siphoner first, depending on what he plays. He plays a Terramorphic Expanse. But I think I go Siphoner here. And the reason why is because I don't want the Blight Belly to be killed until after I have a poison counter on my opponent. Swinging it for 1 here. I think this is a good time to get the Basilica down. Because I can play the Blight Belly here. But seeing Harvest being played here also is pretty good because it can attack into the 1/3. So you can Hive Mass and Harvest. Does he have removal that he wants to use here? Oh, he's discarding. Discarded a Furnace Strider. That's good for us. I don't want to play against a Furnace Strider. Come into a 3/1. Interesting. I got a really good pickup here though with the Flensing Raptor. Put that over the top. That's pretty huge. That was a pretty huge pickup right there for me. See what he does. Because if he doesn't play something that stops air, I can get out 2 more poisons, put him down at the 5, and play Gulping for 6. That's gonna be very hard for him to fight. So let's first swing these 2 in the air. Sure. Okay. Still puts it up to 4, and this still puts it to 5. It's like we knew that he was gonna do something there, the way he was keeping up the mana. However, now I'm in a spot where I can get out Cleansing Raptor and a Blight Belly next turn. And that should put on a lot more pressure. You don't have removal, you have no mana. And just... He's definitely looking for removal here. Getting rid of Magmatic is a removal sign. Magmatic's a very strong card. But he's on the back foot. Magnetic is when you are winning. If he swings in, I don't block with the Sculpting. Or the Stinking High Master here. What is he gonna do? He's stuck on mana? He might be. Because I'm up to 5 and I went first, so he should have been up to 4 going to 5. Beginning of the oil counter. It's not what he wants to be getting right now. It's definitely not what he wants right now. Because I can swing with the team here, and now he has to block this. And if he blocks out, he loses both his creatures, which is fine with me. I don't mind getting rid of more of his creatures here, and putting 5 damage on him with 2 more poison counters. 3 more poison counters, excuse me, because the Sculpting Trap dies, which proliferates, which makes it into an 8. And now I have a Blight Belly on the ground. Yeah, I got him pretty hard pressed to win this. I have 4 poisons. Also, I have just general lethal out the poisons either. He definitely got mana screwed, and that's what's hurting him the most here. He needs a field wipe. Even a field wipe though is not gonna kill me because Stinging High Master will come back as a 1/1. I don't think there's anything you can really do here. Because of 3/2. Yeah. You would need to remove it and then field wipe and somehow get a creature or just 4 creatures. That almost does it. Into another. Wow. Do it again. Yeah, they have proliferate, man. You kill it. It comes back to haunt you. There you go. Good game. Yeah. That was a good game. I want to see something. What does card do now? As a different card, sacrifice an artifact. Does X damage divided as you choose. Oh. So he sacrificed that to do that. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't think we were getting to final opponent again, right now, but here we are with this deck. Um, we have a 2-drop, we have a 3-drop. It's a little scarier, and the reason is because my opponent goes first. And there you go. However, let's see what we can do. We do have removal. Yep. No blocks. Um, we have a lot of gas right now. I don't know if I play out the Phyrexian Arena right now, since we have other cards that we can be playing. Let's see here. We have 3/1. I'm not gonna block it here. He has too much open mana. Oh. So he's just playing heavy equipments. That's fine. Let's play another one of these. Cup. You go for a full race here. Do I block? I think I have to block a little bit to stem some of the bleeding. Hopefully. That's a good one to Planet Disruption. Planet Disruption. Okay, so he's really stacking up that one card. So I like the idea of putting this on this then. Yep. We're not in a horrible spot. Playing Friction is a little scary because I'm going against an aggro deck. However, I do need the cards right now, like pretty bad. But I do need to play it, unfortunately. Oof. Oh, okay, well, that definitely sucks. Um, I think we have to get rid of that here. We need to block now the Masticore. Need to block the Bladed Ambassador. If he can get rid of the Masticore, though, I just lose. That's okay. Like, I'm 6-2. If I lose, I lose. He needs removal from Masticore. That's not removal from Masticore. Um, you could deal damage to me, but I mean, this is not me. Hmm. I draw one before it, so I technically could do this into a Vat Emergence and pick up an indestructible 3-1. Indestructible 3-1 sounds pretty sweet right now. Okay. Alright. I mean, if he has direct damage, I can lose because of Phyrexian Arena. An, a second Koth? Dude, that's crazy. He had a second goddamn Koth. instead. Wow. We made it. We beat a guy who had double planeswalkers. Double Koth planeswalkers. All we wanted for though was because of this reason here. He did not gain any mana. I wish I could see his hand, but his deck was absolutely gross. Except I don't know why this was in there. A 1/3 that requires poison. He's not playing poison as far as I can see, but who knows? Maybe he had a second strategy. Yeah. All right. Well, we did it. Another 7 wins. It's another 7-2, man, for the books. So, man, thanks for watching, guys. Happy we made it to the end again. I'll see you in the next one.